Here is the minor potato area. I went through it today and there were a couple eggs from the potato beetles. This is the major garden area. There are the tomato plants. It looks as if one didn't make the transplant. They seem to be coming along nicely. In the corner there is a gourd plant. And near there are the cucumbers. There's the other cucumbers. And yet there are some more gourds. There are some beets coming up. Those are the ones I planted last week. I did get around to weeding the beans this week. There the beans are. The woodchuck thankfully has not chosen to eat them yet. I started in on weeding out the beets. These were planted later. Have a lot of work to do in there, and that's also corn in there. Not corn, but carrots. They'll have to be weeded out. And there is some lettuce that's coming along. And there's some spinach, which is doing a lot better. And more spinach. And this is the corn and squash area. Then I have to thin out the corn. There's some of the squash plants. There's a little more corn and a potato plant. Here is the main corn area. It's not exactly setting the world on fire yet, but it's coming in nicely. I skipped every third row in the corn area, and I'm going to let last year's potatoes, some of them, grow. This is the main potato area. These are where white potatoes are planted. I don't know why, but for some reason this year there's been a below average sprouting of them. I went through earlier in the day on most of it, and there's a lot of potato beetle eggs around. I only found one adult today. These are the red potatoes in the main area. They seem to be doing a lot better than the white potatoes. And this is the other part of the main potato thing planted in red potatoes. And they seem to be doing pretty good too. I went through earlier in the day and found a lot of potato beetle eggs. This is the pumpkin area, but last year's potatoes that were not harvested seem to be doing really good. And it looks like I'll have better potato harvest in the area where I didn't plant potatoes than where I did. And one of life's little ironies, there was a bad harvest last year. I also put some corn in this area. There are some of the pumpkins from the pumpkin area. You cannot see it well, but that little red thing is one of the first potato beetle larvae that I've encountered this year. You can sort of see it on the leaf. The larva is right there. Now it's a dead larva.